Scientists say if you take millions and millions of years, maybe something will happen. Maybe there'll be a little primordial ooze. Maybe life will form somewhere. But it didn't, and it won't, and only life begets life. So you just cannot create life. And it's just very important that Adam was just laying there as a piece of clay until God breathed into him the breath of life and became a living soul. So I think the earth is 6,000 to 10,000 years old. I think there's no way that we can use radiometrics and so forth to date it, because there's a lot of things like carbon in diamonds and halos. And I think the best thing is the last time we were at Mount St. Helens, they had taken some rocks from Mount St. Helens that erupted in 1980, and they took them to the regular labs and they tested them out for millions and millions of years. So that's just their method of saying the earth is old. You see, God is an awesome God. The God that I know could create everything instantly, and he created everything with functional maturity. And he wouldn't create Adam as a baby because nobody'd take care of him. And so he created everything functionally mature. And as Dr. Ball said, the trees were blooming and there were fruit on the vines and the trees and everything. And it was just a wonderful time when Adam and Eve were born. So all of nature reveals God. And if there wasn't a God, everything would probably be gray and everything, but we have the fall foliage and we have the beautiful spring flowers, and you look at any animal and plant in the world and see that there had to be a God to create all these beautiful, wonderful things. There's no man fossils ever been found, so there's no missing link where monkeys became man or anything. And there's no transition fossil ever been found. Not even one. Not even one fossil that evolved to something else. So if they can't even find one, they don't have anything to stand on. All they're teaching in college is a bunch of knowledge. So if you want knowledge, go to college. And if you want wisdom, go to God and his word, because the fear of the Lord is the beginning of the wisdom, is it not? And that's the whole key. And so the Cambrian explosion that you see at the bottom of the geologic column over there, suddenly life appeared. And Dr. Ball has, as you walk in the door, you can see all of those Cambrian Ordovician slurry in the geologic column that's there, and at the very bottom, there's no life. And in that Cambrian layer, the first layer of sedimentary rocks, we have all kinds of life, functionally, fully developed. And there wasn't any halfway lives. So if you worry about the chicken and the egg, God would never create an egg with nothing to sit on it. And so just all those things are very, very important. This power of God, the creation power, the assurance, you can have that yourself if you'll just totally accept him with all your heart, mind, and soul. It can't be one of those things, well, I believe there's a God, I'm going to hold on to evolution, I'm going to do this. If you'll totally release yourself, believe on him with all your heart, mind, and soul, then you have a born-again experience, and the Spirit of God comes to live in your life, and then you know you have something. It's kind of like a headache. If I said I had a headache and you said I won't believe it till you show it to me, I said I can't show it to you, but I know I got it. And that's the way religion is, to the point that if you want it, it's free. God made heaven and hell. He made hell for Satan and his angels, and he made heaven for anybody who wants to go there. And so you never are sent there. You simply choose. You choose yourself. So I choose God. And so therefore, do you want to believe the science books that change every year? You don't believe the holy word of God that never changes, because remember what Isaiah 40 says, the grass withers, the flowers fade, but the word of God shall stand forever. And that's what I believe with all my heart and soul. Thank you.
Let's give a hand to Professor Dr. Billy Caldwell.